Olá, meus amigos, está começando mais um Cineplay, hoje especial sobre os indicados ao Oscar de melhor ator. Um dos favoritos e não à toa é Leonardo DiCaprio, que protagonizou um dos filmes mais malucos dos últimos tempos, dirigido aí pelo mestre Scorsese, O Lobo de Wall Street. São praticamente 3 horas de filme completamente frenético, cheio de ostentação, loucura e realmente o DiCaprio está incrível no comando dessa fusarca toda aí. Quem viu o filme sabe do que eu estou falando, quem não viu, aproveita que ainda está em cartaz e dá tempo. Agora a gente vai assistir uma matéria com o próprio. Roda aí.
My name is Jordan Belfort. The year I turned 26, I made $49 million, which really pissed me off because it was 3 shy of $1 million a week. We're making a name for ourselves. I just fell in love with this character. I really wanted to do this movie. Scorsese was very much interested in doing the project. I was trying to move on with another director, but I just couldn't get Scorsese out of my mind for this material because there's something, you know, that we've seen in his work wherein he's able to bring out a life in these characters, a reality, and a sense of humor to that dark side, which is so apparent in this movie, which very, very few filmmakers can accomplish. So I couldn't get him doing this specific material out of my mind.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Is that your car on the lot?
Yeah.
It's a Jag?
Yeah.
You make a lot of money?
Yeah, I do all right for myself.
I'm trying to put it together. Nice car. We live in the same building. I'm not understand how much money you make.
I don't know, 70,000 last month. I'm serious.
Yeah, no, I'm serious too. Seriously, how much money you make?
I told you, 70,000. Well, technically 72,000 last month.
What was so refreshing about the way he wrote this novel was his absolute candid honesty about every tumultuous, you know, radical endeavor that he went through, and he held nothing back. He pulled no punches. And I think whenever you're presented with an opportunity to do a movie, you look for that kind of honesty in a lead character and a storyline. And he was unapologetic about his actions and about his lust for wealth and his lust for consuming everything around him. And that's just a basis for a great character and a great story.
Was all this legal? Absolutely not. We were making more money than we knew what to do with.
We don't work for you, man.
You have my money taped to your boobs. Technically, you do work for me.
What's wrong, Daddy?
But watch it, you bring home.
Oh my God.
FBI, any kind of booze you might want?
No, the Bureau forbids us from drinking.
Duh.
So follow me, you could about to go. I'm doing 500, I'm out of control. But there's nowhere to go, and there's no way to slow. If I knew what I knew in the past, I would have been like that on your.
It is one of those rare experiences where the artists get really free creative control of what they did, and that was the attitude of making this movie. And I wish more movies were like that.
And I'm zoning, I think I'm possessed. It's an omen, I keep it 300, like the Romans, 300. We're the Trojans, baby, we living in the moment. I've been a menace for the longest, and you know it, and you know it, and you know it, and you know it.
Come on.
Um lance interessante é que o Leonardo DiCaprio já foi várias vezes indicado para melhor ator, mas nunca levou. Será que agora vai? Sei não, hein? A disputa tá bem acirrada. Fica por aí que no próximo bloco eu explico o porquê. Cineplay já volta. Cineplay de volta, falando sobre os principais indicados ao Oscar de melhor ator. Esse ano tá bem difícil de prever ou apostar, e um dos motivos é que Chiwetel Ejiofor mandou muito na atuação em 12 anos de escravidão, um filmaço baseado em fatos reais dirigido por Steve McQueen. Chiwetel é britânico e levou recentemente o BAFTA Awards por esse belíssimo trabalho. Temos uma matéria aqui para mostrar para vocês também sobre ele, olha só.
Solomon Northup is my name.
Solomon Northup was a free black man in Saratoga, New York, in the middle of the 19th century.
And he's a musician, and he's in a place where he has a sense of equality.
Mr. Northup, I have two gentlemen whose acquaintance you should make.
And in 1841, he was lured by two sort of showmen with the prospect of earning some money by playing music for their shows.
We could give you $1 for each day's services and $3 for every night played at our performances.
Solomon agrees to go and play with these two guys. When they get to Washington, they have a sort of celebratory dinner. Gentlemen. He feels very ill, goes to bed, and he wakes up chained in a dungeon.
Well, boy, how you feel now?
And that's the beginning of what happens to him.
You ain't a free man.
My name's not Platt. My name.
Your name is Platt.
His name is changed. His papers taken away from him. All identification lost. And he ends up sold into slavery.
I survive! I will not fall into despair. I will offer up my talents to Master Ford. I will keep myself hardy till freedom is opportune.
For Solomon, a lot of this journey is not just that journey to get home, but really that journey to understand the importance of the privileges that we all enjoy as Americans, but also our families.
There's this modesty, but a certain kind of formality to him. It's beautiful, it's heartbreaking. The book is a testament to Solomon Northup, but also about a testament to the history of what was going on within slavery at that time.
Oh, pick this cotton. Pick this cotton. Oh, pick this cotton. Oh, pick this cotton.
My ancestors were slaves. They're from the Caribbean. And it was just one of those things where within film, it was never given some kind of platform it kind of deserves as an important historical event, especially in the United States. I just wanted to make a movie about it. For me, it was nonsensical. It was obvious. It was logical.
And cut. Cutting. Okay.
This is a story about one of the harshest structures that's ever been created in the history of the world. And it is somebody trying to survive that with their mind intact. And they do, you know. And I feel like that's an extraordinary thing to see, to witness, and to be kind of part of.
É isso aí, e agora para finalizar o nosso especial Melhor Ator, vamos mostrar uma matéria com um cara que, na minha opinião, foi além na sua atuação aí. Ele se chama Matthew McConaughey e protagonizou também filmaço baseado em fatos reais, Clube de Compras Dallas. Só o tanto que o cara emagreceu para fazer esse filme já é digno de prêmio. Você realmente crê que ele é Ron the Roof? Demais mesmo. Roda aí.
Mr. Woodruff, you've tested positive for HIV.
So here was a guy who gets HIV at a time when this was brand new, and he's a heterosexual thinking, I can't get that.
We estimate you have 30 days left.
Newsflash for y'all. There ain't nothing out there can kill Ron Woodruff in 30 days. Them drugs, they just released for testing, and I know that this hospital's one of the sites. I need it.
It doesn't work that way, Mr. Woodruff. Where are you going?
They got good meds out of Mexico that's better than what you can get here in the States. And that was his one clean purpose that trumped everything else in his life, to say, I'm going to do what I can to survive as long as I can.
This is protein, totally non-toxic.
You can't buy this in the USA?
Not approved.
You could be making a fortune off of this.
He was a crusader and almost didn't know it.
I've been looking for you, Lone Star.
Listen, Tinkerbell, unless you got more cash or new clients, I'm busy.
You got enough for 20 of us? Cut you in 5%.
25. Take it or leave it.
Welcome to the Dallas Buyers Club.
There was an anarchy to the guy, so we wanted to make sure that we tapped into that almost lasting fun.
You treating these people?
How they're treating themselves. Well, I ain't selling drugs, I'm selling memberships.
I got a hold of his diary from his family. Then I knew how he treated the world, how he engaged with other people, and understood exactly how he saw himself.
You said I'd be dead in 30 days. Well, howdy doody, because it's a year later, and look at who's still here.
There was this really intriguing relationship between Ram and this transsexual Rayon.
TJ, this is Rayon. Freaking homo. We need a new supply.
Check Amsterdam, China, and Israel.
Been doing business with you.
Mr. Woodruff, what is going on?
People are dying.
And I got one life. Wanted to mean something.
Just let me be your.
Essa eu quero ver, hein? Difícil escolher. Além desses, ainda temos Christian Bale, que atuou em Trapaça, e a bela atuação do veterano Bruce Dern, em Nebraska. E aí? Cineplay de hoje fica por aqui e amanhã a gente fala sobre os indicados ao Oscar de melhor diretor. Para saber tudo que rola aqui na Play TV é muito fácil, galera. É só visitar o nosso portal aqui, ó, playtv.com.br. Até amanhã, meus amigos. Falou!